And we're committed to you here at Fox Carolina, a packed Greenville County Council meeting to discuss tax breaks and a new ordinance proposal. Fox Carolina's Kennedy Harris was there and has an update.
Once again, there was another ordinance on the agenda tonight. Some council leaders see it as a step towards better transparency. Others say it violates state law. The ordinance was drafted by Councilman Steve Shaw. It's related to the County Governmental Affairs Coordinator position. The job is held by Bob Mahalik, who's responsible for public and media communication, among other things. Shaw's ordinance claims there's no structure guiding how the coordinator advocates on behalf of Greenville County policies to state leaders. He argues before advocating on the county's behalf, an advocacy plan should be approved by council and a summary report should be presented after.
Right now we have zero policy to what this position does. So we have somebody going to the State House representing what council and the county is about, and we have no idea what he's talking about. We have no idea who he talked to, and we absolutely have the right to regulate that under the statutes.
One council member I spoke with disagrees, saying the ordinance is invalid because the coordinator doesn't advocate or lobby to state leaders. Chairman Dan Tripp says passing the ordinance would break state law because the county council cannot supervise employees. That's the county administrator's job. Shaw's ordinance could not be voted on tonight because it must first go through the committee cycle for discussion. From Greenville, Kennedy Harris, Fox Carolina News.
Well, council members also gave initial approval on an affordable housing tax break for West Greenville's Woven project. That vote passed 7-4. The project was greenlit by City Council earlier this year, despite consistent pushback from neighbors over the size and unit prices. Now, Councilman Alan Mitchell says he voted against it because he needs more information on how the policy will work, considering Woven is within the city limits, not the county. Well, Greenville County must hold a public hearing first.